fresh out the oven. What is cracking, everybody? It's MegaPieman here, and welcome back to another look at my map video. This time we're looking at CTF Coffeyville A8. That's right, 8. This is the 8th version of this map, and it's still going. We still got a ways to go before Coffeyville is ever going to be done. It takes a while to make a map, you know, getting everything tested and everything. It's very important to make sure you get the map tested. It's very important that you make sure that you fix the things that need to be fixed. So, this particular version of the map, I had a specific purpose in mind to make the map shorter. Now, originally, with A7, the map was about 8,900 some hammer units across. And that's pretty big for a CTF map. Now, the largest CTF map that I think is currently in TF2 is Double Cross, about 8,100 some units. So I wanted to shrink the map a little bit, and I did so with the hotel area. I actually shrunk that down by quite a bit, and I had to change around some of the stairs inside here. As you see, the stair area is changed around quite a bit to go around here. You no longer have, well, you still have this path. Let's go down this way. But you can't go up the stairs and then across to over here anymore. You have to go all the way up the stairs and then go around and down over here. And I shrunk this with the hope of making it a lot shorter. Currently, the map is 8,300 hammer units, which is still pretty long. It's still longer than Double Cross. I need to check to see how long Turbine is, but it's still a pretty long map, which can be a bit of a problem because I keep getting people saying that the map is too big. And I keep getting conflicting information sometimes because, like, before I was getting the map is too small. I keep getting the map is too big. So I'm trying to find a good distance for how long do I actually make the map. Right now, what I'm keeping with is about 8,300. That seems to work out pretty well for this map. But unfortunately, what I did caused a couple other problems. Now, one of the issues that the previous version of this map had was the fact that there was a rather large sightline from atop this battlement, so you could see all the way down here as a sniper. You can't really do that anymore unless you stand like right here, maybe a little bit. But by shrinking the map, it organically fixed this. I didn't even try to fix this on purpose, but just by moving this around, making this building a little bit smaller, and moving this battlement section forward, you now have this whole section right here blocking off that giant sightline. Unfortunately, though, it caused another problem. Now, you might see later on here, I know that there are a couple people who found it via snipers. This was the US game day of November 8th. So, Saturday, November 8th on tf2maps.net's server, where they do a bunch of testing and stuff, so you guys have people play on the server, you get some feedback or whatever. I don't know when, there we go, we've got ourselves a little bit of a sniper. Yanders here found this amazing little sight line from right out here, through this window, and right here to in front of the garage door outside of Blue Spawn. This was not supposed to be here. I didn't even think about this. I didn't even notice that that was a sightline. My hope was to fix this horrible sightline, and instead I made an even worse sightline right here. As you can see, Yanders is firing all the way across through all these with his sniper, and if we go over here, we might be able to see, yeah, there's his little red dot of where he's actually aiming at. So, yeah, it's a really, really bad sightline. It's worse. It's even worse than it was before. I have some plans on how to fix that. Some people are saying that you just need to board up or close up these windows. I don't necessarily want to do that because I want this to be like a little bit of a sniper loft. So, what I want, yeah, there is no optimization right there. I'll read that wind because I don't want to put a bunch of time into optimization when I'm just going to, change things later on. So, yes, I've got some ideas. My plan at the moment is to flip the bases. So instead of the base being over here, it'll be over here. And I'm hoping that by flipping the bases, I'll be able to block off any kind of ridiculous sightlines like that. Because I know about a sightline, because the sightline from here moved to down here when I move things around. So you could still see down there, but I felt that this was a bit more open and a lot easier to see. Since if you're down here, you can see that area pretty easily with the cows back there. So anybody in front of that, it's very easy to spot. But that didn't even turn out to be a problem. That didn't turn out to be a problem at all. Nobody even found this. Nobody even used this. They were way too preoccupied with this horrible mess of a sideline that they actually found. That's why we do testing, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we do testing. So, yeah. My biggest plan is just to flip the bases, and I'm hoping that will actually fix the main problem. What I actually did here is I did do a lot of displacement work. If I go down here, you'll see that the displacements have a lot of curvature to them to look more like actual ground. Plus, they have some color on them, so you see some grass every now and then. And I tried to make this almost fully what I want the displacements to finally be. I made a custom blend texture, which is actually off a little bit, but it's a custom blend texture of, I believe it's ground 009, which is this color over here, with mud 003, which is this color over here from the swamp pack. And the purpose of it is to go from the ground over to the mud for down to this water section. But it seems to be off a little bit. It seems to be off a little bit color-wise. I don't know why it's off. It might be some shadows from the bridge, maybe a little bit. I'm not quite sure about that. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. It looked fine when I was testing around and messing with it in Hammer, but now that I'm actually looking at it in this game, in this recording, it looks a bit off. You'll also notice that I put some, like, mud print overlays on here to make it actually look a little bit more interesting. But I keep wanting to move forward with the development on this map, only for something to happen to make me have to move backwards. And I really hope to make to beta by Alpha 10. I want Alpha 9 to be the final Alpha. I want Alpha 10 to be Beta 1. So I can actually start moving forward with optimization. I can start moving forward with detailing. We've been working on Alpha for a while. It's like the never-ending Alpha. No matter what I do, there's always more problems to fix. And it's a good thing to know about these problems so I can actually fix them, but I would be lying if I said that I was happy not being able to move forward with the progress with this map. I would like to actually start getting some optimization in. I would like to actually start getting some more detailing in, but unfortunately, not quite there yet, because now I got to fix this sightline problem, and then I have to test my fix for the sightline problem to see if it's actually a good fix or not. So, that's what Alpha 9's going to be. We're going to try to flip the bases, see if I can fix this sightline issue, and hopefully, within the process of fixing the sightline issue, I don't make the map worse. So, yeah, that's the plan. Thank you guys for watching. Let's look at my map for Coffeeville A8. Have a big pie, man. Now, I'll talk to you guys later.